Good morning, everyone. I am Nadia Jones, and this is the 90-Day Vision Transformation Challenge. Today is Thursday, so happy Thursday, everyone. It's almost the end of the week, and we're gonna finish strong. Now, next week, I am starting the second round of the 90-Day Vision Transformation Challenge. So, if you're new to my channel, prepare your vision, get your vision together, write it down. And if you don't know your vision, take it to God. Ask God to reveal your purpose in life, okay? Write down your vision, write down your purpose, and then I want you to write an affirmation. Now, pick something that you're struggling in, an area of weakness in your life that you need to improve in, that you need to make a strength, and write an affirmation that targets that weakness to reaffirm who God says you are, because you're not really weak in that area. What it is you're unlearned, you're undisciplined, and you need sharpening, and you need to gain wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in how to make yourself stronger in that area of your life. So write an affirmation that targets it, and we're gonna be doing that same affirmation for the first 2 weeks in this the new 90-Day Vision Transformation Challenge, the second go around. All right, with that being said, y'all, my message today is whatever gifts you have on the inside of you, make sure you're working hard, make sure you're sharpening them, make sure you're using them. Don't keep all that on the inside of you. Don't let what God put on the inside of you go to waste. And I know it takes courage, and I know it takes a lot of obedience to really walk in the direction and on the path that God has laid out for us. But I'm here to encourage you to walk that path. I'm here to encourage you to use what God has put on the inside of you. Use it, and don't let it go to waste. By you using what God placed on the inside of you, you using your gifts and your talents, things that come so natural to you, do you know how inspiring and motivating that you can be to the next person? Do you know, by you sharing your testimony, do you know how significant of an impact that could make in another person's life? I don't think everyone truly grasps how important it is to use everything that is on the inside of us to bring it to the external world, to bring it into reality and share it with people, to help, to motivate, to inspire. It is so important for us to use what God has placed on the inside of us and not let it go to waste. If we stay quiet, if we live our lives in silence, what type of impact are we having on the people next to us, on the people around us? If we never be vocal about anything in our lives, if we never stand for anything, our mark in this world is small, and you're not helping anybody. You're not even helping yourself. As a matter of fact, the most damage that you do by staying silent on the gifts that God has placed on the inside of you, the most damage that you do in this world is to yourself. It's because you're shrinking yourself. It's because you're limiting yourself. It's because you're not allowing yourself to thrive and to grow and to be who God created you to be, doing what God has called you to do. You're putting restraints on yourself, and you never truly feel fulfilled. You never truly feel like you're enjoying life. You're just going through the motions. That's what happens when we don't use the gifts on the inside of us. That's what happens when we let everything that God took his time when he made each and every one of us. He took his time, and he made each and every one of us unique. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. And when we don't use what God has took his time to put on the inside of us, we let it go to waste. And we have to give account for that at the end of our lives. I don't want, and I'm talking to myself on this, I am talking to myself because for so long I stayed silent. For so long I went through the motions of life. For so long I never expressed or exercised anything that God put on the inside of me. I was trying to do things, the way of the world, trying to live this corporate American dream, and there's no fulfillment in it for me. And I wish that I had started this journey earlier. I wish that I had, doing stuff like this comes natural to me. It really does, and it always has. I wish I just had started earlier. I really do. But I'm not tripping on that. And I'm not wasting time reliving that regret. It's something that I do wish I had done earlier, but I'm doing it now. And I'm just here to encourage each and every one of you to start now. Don't let what God has put on the inside of you go to waste. Use it. Use it, because you make a difference in people's lives when you do that. You make a difference in people's lives when you talk about the things that you've been through. Because you want to know why? They are going through the same things that you are going through. And they don't know how to get out of that pit. But through your testimony, you can show them. They can learn how to escape the troubles that they're in through your testimony. You talking about how God saved you. How he restored and renewed you. How he took you from that low place and set you up on that rock and just made you new. You talking about God. Because here's the thing, y'all. We do have the power to change our lives. Because God has given each and every human that creative ability. But we got to know, we have to know who our source is, and it is God. And, regardless of how much power that you have, always remember that your power comes from God. He is the source. And if you're reading a self-help book that's telling you that you are your own, that nobody outside of you, if that self-help book is not giving credit to God, then you shouldn't be reading that book. Because I'm telling you, if I had to rely on myself for everything, for my strength, I go in the strength that I have, right? But when my strength is weak, which often it is, whose strength is made perfect in my weakness? God. I'm glad that I have that source. I'm glad that I have him to rely on, to carry me when I feel like I can't carry myself. Even when I do feel like I can carry myself. I know that I got extra help with God, because he's my source, and I look to him for everything. Some people they don't know how to do that. Some people don't know that God is who they should be looking to as a source for everything that they need and want in this life. Some people don't know that, but you talking about it, you expressing yourself and how you made it out of the pit that you once were in, and giving all credit to God. Don't you know that that's gonna enlighten them? Don't you know that that's going to give them a burning desire to know the same God that you know, right? Because they see where you came from, and they see where you're at now, and they see how you're prospering. They see how you're thriving, how you're glowing. Don't you know that that's going to give them a burning desire to know the same God that you know? They're going to want to serve the same God that you serve, right? Because look what he did for you. Look where he brought you from. So use what God has placed on the inside of you. Use it. Don't let it go to waste. Okay? I encourage everyone to, and I know you may be scared. I know you may be, just like, how am I going to do this, Lord? Just pray for more confidence. Pray for boldness in exercising and using using your gifts to make a difference in this world. Pray for boldness. God's children are bold as lions, okay? And we got to get out here in this world, and it's our job to salt this earth. So use your gifts and salt this earth, y'all. Ask God for the boldness. Ask God for the confidence to do what He has called you to do. There's no greater fulfillment in life than doing and working and living and walking your purpose out in this physical world. It is fulfilling for you, and it's fulfilling, and it makes an unbelievable, significant impact in the lives of those who watch you, in the lives of those you encounter. So that's all I have for y'all today. I hope everyone has a great day. It's Thursday. The week is not over yet. So finish strong, y'all. And if you guys are ready to make that change, you want some one-on-one coaching, send me an email and we can set something up, y'all, because it's my job. I want to help as many people as possible. And if you're looking for one-on-one coaching because you need that push in life, come work with me. And we're gonna get the gears turning in your mind and in your life, and get you to become the person that God created you to be, doing what God called you to do. All right, that's all I have for y'all today. I love each and every one of y'all, and y'all keep grinding.